Avengers Endgame. Let's talk about Captain America and Falcon. Note: major spoilers ahead for Avengers Endgame and the future of the MCU. Well, if you've seen Avengers Endgame, then you know it's one gut punch moment after another. Bring tissues. In comic books, retirement never lasts and death is often just a minor inconvenience. Characters die, but in a film franchise like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, if a character definitively leaves you, especially if their actor is ready to move on to other roles, chances are that character is gonna stay gone. Which means that but where the Marvel gods take the way, they also giveth back you in abundance. Because Endgame, major spoilers from here out. Seriously, also read. In the final moments of Avengers Endgame, Steve Rogers, aka Captain America Chris Evans, travels back in time to return the 6 Infinity Stones to the time periods from which the Avengers stole them during the amusing time heist in the film's second act. Though his mission is, except he never appears back inside the time machine. Instead, as it's a bit weird, you see more about you, but basically, Steve went back to the 1940s and then took the slow route back to the future, otherwise known as aging normal. And now, but Cap also brought a gift, his original vibranium shield. Please don't ask how he saved it without changing the timeline, and he gives it to Falcon. How's it feel? Cap asks. It shouldn't, Steve replies. And with that, it's Sam's shield now. Yep, Falcon. Also read. In 2014's Cap lost his powers after the villain Iron Nail stabbed him with a dart that neutralized the super soldier serum and caused Cap to rapidly turn into an old man, reflecting his actual chronological age. Though he was able to, after learning he's pretty much going to be stuck in his aged form, Steve accepts reality and names Sam the new Captain America. Sam holds on to the Captain America moniker throughout the comics for a few years, even after Steve manages to get his super soldier powers back. But he doesn't. But more importantly, Sam also stakes out an openly activist stance as capacity. Shouldn't Sam eventually stepped down as Captain America in 2017, after reaching a breaking point due to a combination of bad actions by the government and an imposter, fascist Steve Rogers, and years of grief from right-wingers who called him Captain Socialism. But in resigning and also read. This is a stand I need to take. This time, it remains to be seen how Sam will carry Steve's legacy in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, of course. For one thing, then again, Sam isn't the only person to fill in as Captain America after Steve Rogers. One notable maybe their show could end up getting a name change, even if Captain America and Captain America is kind of a mouthful. Either way, hey, read original story at the wrap.
Raindrop, truck top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.